Hello, everybody. It's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service. I am starting, guess what, another new series because I am standing in solidarity with a trans friend of mine who has been suffering recently. And by that, it's nothing too special, I guess, unless you want to really feel like you're being special, Crimson. I know that your mood's been kind of tanking due to schoolwork and end of season and everything like that or so. So what better way to at least show my support for you than play Celeste? Okay, that's sounding like very stereotypical of the trans pipeline when it comes to it, but you and Happy have always talked it up, of course, too. As much as I, talk about it, too, of like, yeah, I played Towerfall back then. I've never actually played Celeste itself, even though I already know enough about it, and knowing my history of platforming, this is gonna go swimmingly. From my Cruzmates recollection gaming. So, I played like 10 minutes of this just to test it out, make sure it ran fine enough on my computer. I mean, with my new Wi-Fi and upgrades to my computer, it should be way better than I'm expecting, especially considering how it's not a multiplayer game, but you get the idea. But let's just sit through this here, everybody. For anybody who doesn't know what Celeste is, it is, of course, one of the most prolific platforming games that has come around in the turn of the decade, I would say, or so when it comes to it overall. And has also been known as an egg-cracking game for a lot of people in the trans community. Okay, so that's the end of me joking around on that side or so, and I am singling out two of my longtime viewers. That's because they really do cherish this game, and I'm want to show my full support. Well, it's not that I haven't been, but I'm showing my full support with them, and also just saying, hey, look, they keep joking about me on that end, but I'm pretty confident in myself now. Excuse me, ma'am. The sign out front is busted. Is this the mountain trail? Oh. You're almost there. It's just across the bridge. By the way, you should call somebody about your driveway. The ridge collapsed and I nearly died. If my driveway almost did you in, the mountain might be a bit much for you. Well, if an old bat like you can survive out here, I think I'll be fine. Suit yourself? But you should know, Celeste Mountain is a strange place. You might see things you aren't ready to see. You should seek help, lady. Excuse me? Sorry. Just like, I'm muting myself because I'm still recovering a little bit, so my voice is still not immediately there when it comes to it overall. Time for me to suffer? I already know what I'm getting myself into, Happy. Hey, it's other people I've been talking this game up to. Or talking up to. And you already know how bad I am with platforming from my Cruzmates recollection days now, so we'll see how bad it is, okay? And at least like for the 10 minutes that I did try to test things out or so, we'll just see, okay? Okay. Alright, so, what's going on? Forsaken City. I hope you're doing well tonight, Happy. Hope you're doing well enough. But yeah, so you have the basic controls, yeah, just dash and jump around. I can latch onto surfaces, and you saw, I now have a 8-direction air dash when it comes to it. Just one, though. And at least for me to talk to you all about my history, I played Towerfall back then. So I know how to super jump, and that's the extent, of my knowledge when it comes to tech overall here, okay? So, I mean, I could totally clickbait and say, Towerfall veteran plays Celeste. But I'm not that much of a veteran when it comes to it. I just know one movement tip that I used to cheese my college friends playing Towerfall back then. Like I said, I played, the most I did was 10 minutes just to make sure that my setup ran fine enough with this game. And well, once again, I gotta make sure, considering how bricked my setup has been in days past. Okay? So, I know this first area at most, and then that's really it. At least up to chapter 1. So I'm not really going to make any secret about it here, so when it comes to it overall. I do know is that in my first initial testing or so, I was hard forcing super jumping because I love super jumping. It's ridiculously fun. And did I absolutely kill myself over and over again doing so? Yeah. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Alright. First death in this run, people. Okay, now I'm forcing. Yo, my man. Oh there, fellow traveler. Oh, hi. What a killer night for a hike. I guess so. This place is so crazy. I kind of can't believe it exists. Not the easiest climb, is it? But I guess that's what I was looking for. Whoa, that sounds pretty serious. I'm just happy to see another human in such a lonely place. I'm Theo, by the way, an adventurer from a far-off land. Not much of a talker, are you? Mysterious lone wolf type. I get it. I would just imagine some dark bat story for you. Hey, sorry, I'm Madeline. I've got a lot on my mind. Well, Madeline, I'd say you've come to the right place. I'm freezing my toes off. I can't imagine a better place for some nice, quiet reflection. Yeah, maybe you're right. What far-off land do you hail from? Well, my inquisitive compatriot, I doth hail from the mystical, exotic kingdom of Seattle. Sounds like a special place. This place is wild. Why would an entire city be abandoned? I read that some mega corporations started building it, but then no one wanted to live here. I wonder why. My money's on a government cover-up. What a waste. We built to build all of this for no reason. At least we get to enjoy the leftovers. Great. Thank you for the lovely little tots, Theo. How much more dialogue do you have, though? I need to know. Are you here to explore the city? Yeah, I have a thing for abandoned places. And I like to think of myself as a budding photographer. Oh, really? Cool. Do you have a blog or something? A blog? Madeline. Everyone uses InstaFits now. I'm Theo _stars. Look me up. If I remember, I think yeah, it's InstaFits, but quite literally, he actually has an account that they promote the game with. If I remember, I just remember poignantly one picture of Madeline doing archery in it, and that was to tease on how the Towerfall Ascension came to Steam, I think, and had Madeline just started as a character, because, same company. Nope, I'm heading for the summit. I can really see the determination in your eyes. It's inspiring. If you say so. I bet you could make it to the summit too. Maybe. I don't really care much about reaching the top, TBH. Oh, but I heard that there are some legit old ruins beyond the city. Like 1800s legit. Or 18,000s. I know it's risky, but I have to see them for myself. Hello, Crimson. Hey, look, it's the person I'm playing this game in honor of. Well, I guess it can go out to both you and Happy to an extent when it comes to it then. Oh, I think this is a Theo line too. What's the thing you say right before you do something irresponsible? Throw caution to the wind? It's YOLO. That's not it. Alright. Yep, there you go. That was the one that got a lot of people falling in love with this boy here. How you doing tonight, Crimson? I saw that a little bit more on that side of your computer potentially working more on that end, so congrats to you on that end. There we go. But I hope you're doing well tonight. Once again, this is, I'm saying in solidarity with you or so, but I really, I did buy this, I did buy Celeste a good little while back, and during the sale to where I got Tavern Talk and everything like that or so. Tavern Talk, and like a few other games back during I think the last Steam sale, or winter sale rather. So it's about time that I get around to this, right? Smile. I mean, ups and downs and so wild, really. Well, like I said, hopefully this is a good way for you to take your mind off of things and, you know, hopefully get to unwind a little bit more. Because, if anything, my failings and everything like that or so are absolutely going to be catharsis for you right now, right? Right. How would I reach up there? How would I reach up there is the question. You can get momentum from writing things. You can get momentum from writing these. I'm also pressing all the wrong buttons. Keyboard controls being Z at C and the arrow keys absolutely throws me off. I'll be honest with you here. I absolutely keep pressing the wrong keys when I don't mean to, but, you know, it's like one playing the game anyway, so I'm gonna figure it out. And I might be forcing trying to see, but if I use my... Ah, never mind. There you go. That's a secret right there. Sweet. I'd say it's like I'm gonna be forced to jump one way or another, so I was really trying to figure out what the heck I was supposed to do right there. Oh well, all good. That is me pressing the wrong button right there. Yeah, when it comes to it, like, Celeste absolutely, of course, is a pillar in the gaming community when it comes to it for speedrunners, people discovering tech and everything like that or so. And I'm glad that, you know, I'm gonna get this chance to actually experience it for myself, considering how... That's way too far! Just because you know the tech, Cruzie, doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Nah, just retro jump in stage. I was about to say, it's his face anyway. It's only World 1 when it comes to it. I have no idea what this means. In order to this here. White, purple, blue, orange, purple, yellow. White, purple, blue. I just red, rather. Oh, he said this is one enough, so I'm just gonna something to do with the B-sides, but I have no idea what it is exactly. So when it comes to it then. Unless that's telling me who directions to dash. I need to write this down. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got a red in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. I'm just gonna try this one, and then if I don't, if I have no idea what I'm doing, then I'll just can it. Okay, I'm doing it a little wrong. White, purple, blue, red. There you go. Alright, yeah, I figured it out. Nice. Good job, Cruzie. There goes my streams. Cut the crystal apart in chapter 1. First time doing this puzzle. I mean, hearing the noise of like the birds and everything like that or so, it made me immediately think, alright, There's gotta be a tit to it all. No! It's a bit sometimes there, yeah. That's right. That's more of like my own memory failings when it comes to it overall then. But hey, I got it, and I figured that out on my own. Smile. Smile. Yeah, like I feel like I could absolutely keep making content off of more platformers if I think about it, considering how my Kubanashi Recollection playthrough absolutely. Oh, hold on. Absolutely did a lot more numbers than I expected it to, because probably just how bad I was to an extent, hilariously enough. That's way too low. No, way too low. I keep doing this. I keep doing this to myself, even though I legitimately don't need to force a jump. Even though I don't need to force a super jump. But I'm like, I see the opportunity, Cruzie. I see what I can do here. But my tower fall instincts, they speak to me. No! My tower fall instincts, they speak to me. You also just do something like this. You idiot, you should have waited! Okay, no, we're fine. Alright, we're good. I was about to say it's like, if you're still here as well, Happy and Crimson, I want to ask, like, how long ago did y'all play this? I remember y'all talking about, like, your chapter speedruns a good little bit ago in the Discord server and all. I'm just trying to recall to myself, it's like, how long ago, like, did y'all actually get to play Celeste for the first time? Everything like that or so. Would I say it's, like, a formative experience for your lives? I mean, to an extent, yeah. Now y'all talk about it to extents. Of course, also, like, you know, that belays the fact that, of course, it is just a really good game in general, too, now. I will say, I only, like, discovered, like, this harder cell on my own, like, on the first time that I was just playing this out on my own test run. So I'm pretty surprised that I'm finding a lot of these secrets, quite frankly. But I'm just actually keeping more of a keen eye rather than just like playing it for the sake of, alright, let's see how well this runs. Nope. Didn't get my jump pad. Nah, too high. Oh, that was an angle, Cruzie. Good job, Cruzie. Nice. A year or two ago? Fair enough. Oh. I'm trying to recall when Celeste actually, like, you know, came out to begin with, quite frankly. Also me running out of stamina for climbing. Oops. Damn it. You know, I'm gonna need to bounce back and forth to it, so it'll be fine. No! Oh, I hesitated for a second there. Okay, I burned the jump. Can I still jump? I think I can burn the dash potentially, but it's gonna be safer if I can hold on to the dash for afterwards. No, my stamina! 2018? Okay, but I mean, you know, that's good. But I feel like that's an I meme, huh? No, 2018 wasn't too long ago. That's 7 years, Cruzie. That's 7 years from now. What are you talking about? What are you smoking, sister? That's a long time ago from now, all things considered. What is this area? Hello? What are you, area here? Hesitation means defeat? Yeah! I would absolutely say so. That was my own fault there, earlier. Nice. Good job, Cruzie. It's me. No! I didn't mean to do it that way! Okay. Nice. Good. Good though, Cruzie. Did I have to do that? No. Was it funny? Yes! Damn it. Auto too close. Didn't matter that. Yeah, like, I'm just gonna, like, because, like, it's another single player game to my, damn it. I wasted my jump. My repertoire. And although it is, you know, platforming enough, I feel like I can actually chill with platformers. Even if I am getting, I don't need the force. Even if I did get frustrated with like Fibonacci Recollection, for instance. Rather, that was due to like some of the puzzling when it comes to it, but I'm just not a smart person when it comes to puzzles necessarily, compared to the platforming sides, where that was just me being bad, which is both hilarious and easy content when it comes to it overall, and at the same time too, like, you know, I can always improve my platforming, but otherwise, it's not that I'm necessarily trying to 100% as much as I can. But granted, you know, I am going out of my way to collect some of these strawberries and all. That's too much momentum. But I'm not going to be a completionist for trying to get everything in the world. But there's a secret or so that I can absolutely go out of my way for, that I'm gonna grab it. Well, I see that little path right there. Nice. Good job, Cruzie. Nope. Run and put. Good. Good. Ah! Don't need to! Should have climbed up. Assumes and Harper, that seems way too much in places that are not meant to be used. I mean, and it's like, well, I know that there's a lot more different actual strats, tech, and everything like that or so when it comes to it, for understanding how to actually, what's his face? Oh. Exhausted. I know there's a lot more actual speedrun tech. I mean, speedrun is like tech in general, but I only know the one thing from my Towerfall days. So quite frankly, I'm just gonna abuse it for how many times it's gonna get me killed, quite frankly. This might have been a mistake. Still makes me sad that, what's his face? That Towerfall, it's still not online playable. I really wish it was online playable. I really do wish it was. So that is a certified hood concept of a game. I played so much on my Switch back then. And I know it's at the PC port, but it's only local online, so that really blows a lot of the water out for being able to enjoy it. You know, with your friends, it's a multiplayer party game, in essence or so. And yeah, Switch is one of the few ways I could only enjoy it. A real glitch. I didn't get all the strawberries, and that's because they didn't take one route, so I kind of want to look at it. Never mind, I've missed a few. Alright, well, actually, in that case, then, let's not do that, because I'm not going to go on my way to, like, search for secrets, necessarily. Let's just keep enjoying the mountain as it is.